that out of here. What? All right, welcome back, everybody. So I'm going to show you how I make my omelets for breakfast. So normally I use sausage or bacon or whatever, but this time I had some leftover taco steak meat from whenever I made my street tacos the other night. So that's what I'm going to use in my omelet tonight. So anyway, turn your burner on, about medium heat. Since it's already cooked, all I gotta do is warm it up. And I'm going to dice up some onion in there. Yeah, we're gonna need a little more onion. I like onion in my omelets. And I got this sweet green pepper here. I'll cut up in there with it. Normally I would put, like mushrooms or something like that in this, but I'm out of mushrooms right now. And of course, with all the stores closing early, can't get to them in time to get anything that you want. But anyway, I'm just gonna let that heat up really good. Let the onions and peppers saute. Turn up the heat just a little bit more. Try to get this going pretty quick. That's gonna be a good omelet right there, I'll tell you what. Nothing wrong with having good cold ice water while you're cooking. You get a little thirsty while you're cooking. Refreshing. That much meat, it's gonna be a thick omelet too. That's all right, I like thick omelets. Nothing better to have a good hot meal for breakfast. They always say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I agree with them. I have breakfast every morning. Like I said, I just cooked this long enough to let the onions and peppers saute. But normally, like I said, if you're doing sausage or bacon like that, you will cook it until the meat is done. But since this meat has already been cooked, I'm just warming it up and just letting the peppers and onions saute. And they're pretty close.
Gotta do a little jig when you cook.
Hey, if you can't have fun cooking, what's the point of cooking, right? I'm gonna turn my burner down just a little bit. This is pretty well done. I was just heating the meat up, letting the onions saute a little bit. And I'm gonna set all this to the side. All right, now the fun part comes. So what I did is I scrambled 2 eggs. I put a little bit of water in my egg. This will help make it a little more fluffy. Anyway, I scrambled up 2 eggs. And we'll pour in here. It took me a while to figure out how to make an omelet, but whenever I finally figured it out, they're pretty easy. So. This is the longest part right here, is getting your egg completely done. You don't want to cook it too fast, but you don't want to cook it too slow either. So about medium to low heat. So once it starts bubbling like this, you want to take it and swirl it around the edges. You'll get your egg around the edges real good like that. This helps the center of it cook a little faster. You'll do that several times throughout the process. And it's always best to have a really good non-stick skillet. Mine, the non-stick skillets that I have are, I bought a pack of 3 from Walmart. They were like 15 bucks, and they were a cheap non-name brand skillet. Like I said, it's a pack of 3. They're like 15 bucks, but they are the best non-stick skillets I've ever bought. I've had these skillets for about 4 years now, and normally I don't have anything stick to them. Now you see how your egg is starting to cook up really nice there? There's just a little bit left running. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing until all that stops from running, and then it'll be time to actually make the omelet. So anyway, as you see, there's nothing running left on the egg. So that means if we can turn the burner off, we're going to put in our meat and onions. And you want to do it one side. And I like cheese on mine. And you don't have to put cheese on it if you don't like it, but I do. And what I do is I break it into strips. Or you can use shredded cheese, or I just don't have shredded cheese, so that's the way I'm doing it. Why I'm doing it like this. And then you're going to take and flip it. Ah, it broke on me, crap. Sometimes it'll do that. It's no big deal. It still all eats the same. I think the reason why it broke is because I had way too much meat in there. But it's okay. Still a good looking omelet. So anyway, I think the name brand of my skillet is called Namestay. And like I said, you get them at Walmart. They come in a pack of 3. You get a large one, a medium size, and then you get a real small one. And I think the name is Mainstay. 15 bucks. You cannot beat it. Okay, so anyway, I forgot to put salt and pepper on this. You know I like salt and pepper on everything. So, all right, I'm gonna give this a taste test. Make sure it doesn't need anything else. Gotta get some steak meat in there. That's the best part right there. Well, I can't get it on for it. There we go. That's delicious. Well, anyway, I make my omelets for my breakfasts in the morning. I take them to work and eat them at work right in front of my coworkers. They get jealous. And, you know, it's big enough that I could share this. I could half it, and that's enough for 2 people right there. But I'm not that nice of a person. I hog it all up for myself and let them be jealous. So, anyway. Try out just some omelets. Like I said, it's the most important meal of the day, and very quick and easy to make. There she is, ready for work tomorrow. That's gonna be delicious. All packed and ready to go.